Greetings, fair Earthling. I am Smelly B, and I'd like to welcome you either to or back to my channel where the topic of conversation is all fragrance all the goddamn time. Not gonna be talking about anything else. Leading with a bit of housekeeping, as I always do, let me let you all know that I am not an expert. I am not a niche snob. I'm not here to stun on y'all, flex on you, or create distance between you and I by way of showing off what I got and you can't have. Like, I'm not that channel. If you get off on that, there's plenty of channels that'll give you that, baby. This ain't one of them. I want to talk about stuff that you may well come across in your comes and goings and may have just enough coin to afford, okay? Real low level opinions just based on my little bit of knowledge, and I'm happy to learn from you all as well. I really am in it for the community, interested in knowing what you know and sharing what I know, okay? All that said, not an expert, not claiming to be, not training to be. Get out of the way. Today I want to talk about what I've been wearing so far, you know, in the this summer with the hot weather, and what's been working out for me. Got some, I don't really do freshies as much, and I don't like citruses all that well, so it's like gourmands that work in the summer, fruity florals, yada yada yada, more that's where I'm coming from with these. And I've been off to a pretty good start. I've made a whole lot of friends just from smelling good so far this year. So I'm listing these off in no particular order and in no particular category. Like, I don't have them categorized a particular way. I'm just picking them up and reading them all. How much time I got? Oh, I got a little bit of time. All right, so to start, we've got Mansera Muskie Garden. This was a 2017 release. If you want me to be totally honest with y'all, I bought this for the bottle. I'm a collector. Can you blame me? I just wanted this cute little bottle, and I like Mansera fragrances, so it was a blind buy for me. I don't regret it. I'm glad I got it. I don't wear it that often, but and for me, it only makes sense this time of year because this motherfucker, pardon my French, it's shrill. It's really heady. It's an extreme musk bomb. It is not going to be for everyone. This is not one I recommend you going to. Certainly do not blind buy it, because I don't expect everyone to like it. I don't expect most people to like it. It's not a bad fragrance by any means, but it is, number one, it's mature, and you really have to appreciate musk and florals. For me, this is one of those sprayed up in the air and sort of, you know, double dutch in and out of it real quick. Don't even follow through. Just let it mist on you just a little bit, because this thing is a bomb. It is really, really heavy, but if you get just enough of it, just a little right amount, it sits on the skin really nicely, and the way it rides air is beautiful to me. It's a really nice, it's nice in its sillage. For me, the notes here in the top are cranberry, white peach, citruses. The mids are Bulgarian rose, iris, Indian jasmine, patchouli leaf, and the base is white musk, raspberry, blackberry, and amber. Now, if you had asked me to guess the notes, it would read like this. Top, musk. Middle, musk, and musk. Base, musk. It is really musk heavy, but it's called, you know, Muskie Garden, so there's that. It's a nice one, good for evenings, little date night thing. Again, in very, very small amount. It rides the breeze really, really nicely. So there's that, Muskie Garden. Next up, Sunkist Hibiscus by Nest. This was a 2020 release. And again, I love Nest's bottles, so as many of their fragrances as I can acquire that I do enjoy, I go ahead and get them just because I like having these bottles. Really nice for this time of year. The top is coconut and frangipani. I love frangipani and stuff this time of year. Coconut and frangipani really have been sort of the focal, you know, the tie that binds all the fragrances I've really been enjoying this year, this season. The mids are tuberose, gardenia, orange blossom. The base is amber. Easy grab. It's lovely. I think it translates well from the youthful to the more mature. Anybody can wear it. Day or night, it's wonderful. It is really, really nice to me. Sunkist Hibiscus, men like that one too. That's one I get a lot of compliments from men on. Next up is Aura Sensual by Mugler. I wear this. I don't think this one is going to be for everybody. It's a flanker to the original Aura, which comes in that radioactive neon green looking bottle. Same exact style, but it's really, really green. And that has like rhubarb and green nuts and stuff like that. It's a lot more tart. and dense than this one is. This is sort of, it's shy sister, if you will. The notes in this one are in the top gardenia, cinnamon leaf. The mids are green notes. The base is white musk and sandalwood. This comes across to me really powdery and floral, and it does have just a green, sort of a green edge to it, but only as a boundary, only to give it shape. It's not really featured. The greenness isn't prominent to me. I like this. I like this a lot. As most Mugler fragrances do, it comes across a bit synthetic. In my brain, Mugler fragrances are the perfumes robots would wear. These are robot fragrances. They all have that really sort of synthetic air about them, which I don't mind. I don't mind it. I like this. Sensual by Mugler. Rides the breeze really nicely. You can wear it day or night. You don't need a lot of it. It is quite potent. Quite potent. Mugler fragrances tend to perform really well though. So there's that one. What else? Pink Sugar Creamy Sunshine, which I've already reviewed, so I'm not going to break down the notes for you all. Came out in 2020. What's the name of Aqualina? Flanker for Pink Sugar. I love it. You see the dent in this bottle? I love it. Everyone around me loves it when I wear it. It's playful. It's very, very sweet. It does feature that frangipani, coconut, tiara flower, and a bunch of just other yummy things that work really, really nicely together. I like this, and it layers well with Killian Love Don't Be Shy also. That together is a yummy combo. That's usually how I'm wearing it when people are like, "Ooh, what are you? That's nice. If you don't mind me, I'm sorry. You smell really nice." This is nice. Wonderful sillage on that. Toy 2, Moschino. How do y'all pronounce that? For all these years, I've sort of danced back and forth between Moschino and Moschino because I don't know. But somebody break it down for me phonetically in the comments if you know the correct way to pronounce it. Toy 2, Moschino. It's a 2018 release. In the top, it features apple, mandarin orange, and magnolia. The mids are white, currant, peony, and jasmine. The base is musk, amberwood, and sandalwood. This is one of my favorite things. I wear this a lot in this heat. It's soapy and clean and light and inoffensive. It smells like a bubble bath on steroids. Like if your bubble bath was a perfume, I don't know how else to say that. It just smells like a bubble bath in a bottle to me. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. It's really nice. Some people have accused this of being a poor performer and that it's too light and it disappears quickly. I disagree. I think people are going anosmic to it. I think that's what's happening, especially if you spray it on clothes. This thing lasts. To me, I think that people are confusing. It's light in context, but not in character, if that makes any sense. It still performs. The sillage is still there. It does last, at least on me, in my clothes when I wear it, it's still there. I think that, like, you have your stuff on, you don't necessarily smell it, but if you come out of your clothes and come back to them, like, oh, it's still, like, it's there. I really do think it's a matter of people just going anosmic to it pretty quickly. Like, it's easy to adjust to. Boy, I really like this. And the bear is so cute. I'm just going to sit it in my lap. The bear is going to sit with me right here in my lap while I read the rest of these. Toy 2, Moschino from 2018. Check that one out. Beautiful for this time of year. Especially if you want to smell like you want to smell nice but not perfumey necessarily. This is a wonderful option for that. Not everybody wants to smell perfumey all the time. You smell clean, you smell buttoned up in a way, like you smell put together and, intentional about your cleanliness and grooming when you wear this, even if you don't like perfume. This is really nice. Moving on. I've already reviewed JPG's new release, the Floatelib 2022, which only listed those little punk ass 3 notes, blue water lily, iris, and I think they said vanilla, but I call BS. What the kids say, my daughter be saying cap. I call cap because there's definitely a whole lot more going on. For me, to my nose, there's definitely something in here coconutty going on. It's very beachy. There's something in there salty and animalic, like I don't know if it's an ambergris or what, but it's really salty in a way to me, and tart. They say there's ginger here. It's beautiful though. This has been a compliment getter. I know I did a review and I said that it was it, to me, in my nose, I thought it was like, you know, typical body spray profile, just amped up a bit. It's amplified. It is dense. It does perform very, very well. But apparently, this is, people love this fragrance. I'm talking about love this fragrance. Run me down about it. Like pulling out a pad and pen, writing down what I had, asking me, can you look it up on your phone and show me a picture real quick of what that is? Or like at work last week, somebody called me like, babe, what is that you have on? Come in, what is that? And literally made me show them it online so they could sit and order it right there in that moment. Like, people really like this fragrance. I told y'all the magic is in that ride. It's not on the, like you'll smell yourself and feel like you smell, you know, it's typical, but something in the way this thing is dispensed, the way it breaks up into air is a damn miracle. It's beautiful. It trails beautifully in the air. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite things. I do not regret blind buying it. I really do like this. Beautiful in the heat. It is so nice. So that's that Jean Paul Gaultier Floatelib 2022. Moving right along, Fancy Love, Jessica Simpson 2009. And the top is Peach Blossom Champagne. The mids are Frangipani. Oh no, I'm holding the bottle all the way back here. The mids are Frangipani, Jasmine, Peony, Lotus, and Rose. The base is Amber, Musk, Woodsy Notes, and Patchouli. This is a little princess in a bottle to me. This smells so princessy. It's soft and musky and ladylike and inoffensive and just really lovely. It's just pretty. That's the only way I can describe this. It's pretty. I wear it to bed often because I don't always want to smell pretty in the daytime. I want to smell like I came to fuck shit up. Pardon my French. But I like a more dynamic fragrance, something that's super duper interesting. But this does wear well as an easy grab if you like musk. If you don't like the smell of musk, this one ain't gonna be for you because it is really musk forward. But I like this. I think it's really princessy and pretty and soft. And it's one of those, again, that translates well no matter what age group you fall in. The young you can wear this, and the old hag like me can wear it too. There's that. What else do I have here? Lola Wish. I don't know much about this. This was one of those things that I just sort of grabbed moving about. And it's so good. It doesn't have a notes listing online. Actually, it features sugarcane, vanilla bean, and jasmine. It smells coconutty to me though. I feel like there's more going on here than what's listed. Like it's got a little woody thing going on here also, like a creamy wood though. Very, 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 very faint. It's not featured at all, but I feel like it's there. This is really, really nice. An easy daily grab, daytime wear, running errands. Really, really nice, really pretty. Again, it's called Lola number 22. Wish is an eau de parfum. It wears well, wears long. It's nice. I really, really like this on skin. Like it does that, you know, what you call it. It's sort of, it's synthesized differently on your skin than on paper. You know, some fragrances stay pretty true to themselves, whether you have it on fabric or paper or on skin. This one does morph a bit depending on what your body chemistry is, and I like it for that. It and me, good. They work well together. So that's that. Floral Street, we know this one. Well, I won't say that. Some of us may not, but Floral Street, Wild Vanilla Orchid, beautiful fragrance to me. If you like florals but don't necessarily want to smell too girly, which tends to be me. I like for my florals and my roses and stuff to have some wood, some edge, some spice to them. And this gives me that. It smells like a wonderful, mature, rich, sweet floral fragrance, but if you layered it with Maison Margiela by the fireplace, which I think features like a chestnut note or something like that. This smells to me a little nutty, woody, sort of smoky to me. It has aspects that have that, but the notes proper are in the top vanilla flower. I'm sorry, let me show you the bottle. In the top is vanilla flower, cassis, citruses. The mids are flowers, bamboo and jasmine. The base is vanilla bean, sandalwood, orchid, and patchouli. I swear it smells woody to me. Do any of y'all have this? Do you agree? It smells somewhere in here. It smells like faintly. It reminds me of By the Fireplace by Mason Margiela, just drenched in flowers. But this one I really, really love. Real nice for dusk and evenings. Daytime also. It just works. It works this time of year for me. It heats up really, really nicely on skin. Carries really well in the air. Next up is one that is just, it's clean and aquatic. The notes it says are, I have no idea when this came out. It's by Outremer, Paris. It's sea notes and salt. To me, it is very, very fresh and aquatic. Real blue. It smells like it looks. Super, super clean. Really light. And oceany, but not in a way that it's got like a fishy, animalic, ambergris kind of thing going on, which I do feel this is that kind of oceany to me in the best way. But this doesn't come across as salty at all. It's not that kind of ocean. It's very, I don't know how to say. If you smell it, you know what I mean though. It definitely gives you sea vibes, water vibes, but not necessarily that fishy kind of thing. You know, seaweedish kind of thing. It's not that. Very nice. It makes me think of pretty like seashells and what you call them things, the starfish, like those. Like, I don't know. I like it. Nevertheless, it wears well, easy grab, inoffensive. I can't imagine anyone not liking it. It's real, you know, easy peasy. This rose spice situation is really nice to me because again with my florals I can do a floral, but it's got to have something going on with it. I don't tend to enjoy straight ahead florals. This one's nice by Pharmacia. I think this is sold at Anthropologie's brand. It's, I want to spray this on me now because I really like this one. The notes in the top are star jasmine and heliotrope. The mids are raspberry champagne. The base is sandalwood and golden amber. It's nice. It's a cheapie, so it does open up with that little alcoholic thing going on. But once it dies down, it's real nice. It's floral. It's spicy. It does have a bit of a sort of that bubbly, effervescent thing going on to it. Real nice for the daytime, I feel. I like this a lot. And I think it was only, I don't see, is the price still on here? Like 26 bucks or so at Anthropologie. Check that out. What else do I have on this list here? So this one, I don't know if anyone will agree is a summer fragrance or makes any sense this time of year, but it does for me. I like it this time of year. I think it is wonderful. Sand on Sun by Hermetica. It's gourmand. It's super, super nutty, super sweet. The notes proper are hazelnut accord. Sorry, let me show you. Sand on Sun by Hermetica. Hazelnut accord, pure vanilla extract, myrrh essence, bergamot essence, deep cocoa accord, vanilla accord, sandalwood essence. I like this. For me, this is a beach experience, but dusk. You know, it's a romantic walk on the beach while the sun is setting. When the sun is low in the way that it's giving off those pink and orange hues, and if you're a melanated person, it's picking up all the gold in your skin, all the yellow. Putting a twinkle in your eye when you walk in, you know, getting to know somebody, and the waves are crashing, and you got your flip-flops in your hand, you look so wrong as shit. Like, this is definitely sexy. And sweet. And I don't know how these notes for me to my notes translate as beachy, and it's like an outdoorsy gourmand for me. That's the way I interpret it. It's like sweet but savory in a way. I really, really like this fragrance. Very much for hot weather evening. Not so much in the day. I don't think it makes as much sense in the day. You can get away with that. But for me, it's that evening for me. In fact, I'm going to the beach next weekend and I will have that in my little bag. So I can set it off after dark. I'm gonna have a little yellow bikini, baby. Hide your daddy. What haven't I done yet? Let's see here. Another tried and true is, forgive if you can hear the thunder in the background. I think it's doing something outside. Prada Infusion. I call it Prada Iris Infusion because the French ain't my specialty. Infusion the Iris. Got the normal Prada DNA, but men love this. Can I tell y'all that men love this? Men love this. They love this. That's why I have such a dent in this damn bottle, because I be, catching the day. They do. I don't know what it is about this. Usually they say fragrances with lily of the valley. It's supposed to be sort of that, that aphrodisiac, that come hither thing. Whatever they got up in here. In fact, let's list what they have up in here. Prada Iris 2007. The top is African orange flower, neroli, orange and mandarin orange. The mids are iris, galbanum, and there's this other note. It's a resin, like a resonance note. They say it has balsamic qualities, which I forget what the actual note is at this moment. Incense, Virginia cedar, benzoin, and vetiver. This thing is thebomb.com. Wears in the evening, in the day, it really doesn't matter, but it is wonderful for this time of year. It is wonderful, and the sillage off of this is incredible. Like I said, it's a man catcher for, I don't know what they put in here, but you have men all behind you with this one on. Prada Iris is one of my favorite things. I wear it all year round, if you want me to be honest, but it makes the most sense this time of year for me. It wears really, really clean. It's lovely. It's more mature. I don't know that the youngins would enjoy this, but a woman of, some age, this is a really, really pretty one. It smells like money to me. Am I missing anything? Did I do tropical summer already? This is Pure Grace. This is a cheapie. Pure Grace, we're familiar. Amazing Grace, Pure Grace Jasmine, Bergamot, Lavender. They got a ballet rose or something like that. And I tend to really, really enjoy these. This one reminds me kind of this Sunkist Hibiscus, in that it's light, it's flirty, easy grab, coconut, all of the tropical fruits. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. With the DNA of the Grace line. I like this one. Pick it up. That's in everywhere. Ulta, wherever you can find Amazing Grace. You'll typically, but actually, the Tropical Summer, I don't know that you find. I don't know if this is on shelves anymore. Damn. I don't know if this one is on shelves anymore, y'all. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put it in this list because you can't go get it. I hate waving stuff in front of y'all knows that you have no chance of getting. If I can find it somewhere online, I'll link it for you all because it is really nice. And okay, last but not least, also Lolli Bella by Memo is really nice to me for evening in the heat. Something about heat, it just warms up really, really nicely on the skin. I love this stuff. Did I write down the notes for Lolli Bella? I don't know if I feel like I had to. Lolli Bella, and I should have on glasses. Orchid, cocoa, rose absolute, jasmine absolute, oil of Indonesian patchouli, vanilla, tobacco absolute, frankincense, and labdanum resin. This is so good. It's so good. Someday when I'm rich, and someday after that when I'm not cheap and rich, I'll buy a full bottle of Lolli Bella. Right now I just have this little purse thing, but it works for me. It's enough for me because I don't wear that. I have so many damn fragrances that I really, honestly don't need a full bottle of anything at this point in my life. But you know, addictions are what they are. The obsession is real, and y'all know, you know what it's like. This is beautiful to me though. It's mature. I don't see the youngins really appreciating this. Even if they appreciate the smell, I don't know that they'd wear it or that it makes sense on somebody really young, but it's beautiful. It's classy. It's It's dynamic, it's sweet, but it's also, I don't even know how to, you just have to get your nose on this one. If you can find Memo fragrances anywhere, I think they have discovery kits. Memo does have discovery kits, and they're not that badly priced either. Give Lolli Bella a try. I really, really enjoy it, and I can't wait to someday be rich enough to buy a full bottle. And right now I'm too stubborn to do it. When I got money to throw away and wipe my tail with, that'll be the day I buy a full a bottle. I'm not willing, sidebar, I'm not usually willing to pay upward. 200 is like my cap. Anything over that, I start to feel irresponsible. And I start thinking their kids starving overseas. That kind of thing. Like, I start to feel irresponsible. And maybe someday I'll get out of that, but I don't know. I really like this one. Memo has just wonderful fragrances in general. They have a lot of them that I really, really like, and I really, really contemplate buying a full bottle of this. I'm going off right now. I'm in my head because I smell it, and it's making me want to go push my online button, my buy button, put in cart button, but I gotta don't do it. Don't do it. Let me wash this off so I can get the taste out of my mouth. And put my bear back on the table, my toy 2 bear, who's been sitting in my lap this whole time. Anyway, what are y'all rocking this summer? What are you loving? Any recommendations for me? You have any other ones here? You feel like my descriptions are accurate, or do you feel different? Do things come across differently to your nose than they seem to be to mine? Howl at me. I'm in it for the community. It's the only thing I'm here for. If y'all aren't talking to me, there's no need for me to do this, because I'm not looking to be monetized or become famous or any of that. I'm really in it to meet other junkies like me, people who are obsessed for no good reason like me, okay? So holla at me, talk to me. I'll be checking for y'all in the comments. Till next time, deuces.